What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Gladys.
What's your name?
My name is Angelo.
What's your name?
My name is Laura Frigotto.
What's your name?
I'm Tim.
What's your name?
My name is Shri.
What's your name?
My name is Michael, and this is Kate.
What's your name?
My name is Agnes.
What's your name?
My name's Alf, and this is Sylvia.
What's your name?
I'm Edoardo.
What's your name?
My name is Jennifer, and this is Susan.
What's your name? How are you?
What's your name?
My name is Malika.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Morven.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Ben.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Ewan.
How are you today?
I'm really good, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Connell, and this is Irving.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
What's your name?
My name is James.
How are you?
I'm very well today, thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Kelly.
How are you today, Kelly?
I'm good, thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Furkan.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Renee.
How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
What's your name?
My name's Patrick.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Louise and this is Laura.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Where are you from?
I'm from Manchester.
Where's Manchester?
Manchester is in the UK.
Manchester is in the north of England. It's a fantastic city. Its football teams are excellent. Louise's favourite team is Manchester United.
What's your name?
I'm Victor.
How are you, Victor?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Osnabrück.
Where's Osnabrück?
It's in Germany.
Osnabrück is in the northwest of Germany. The capital city of Germany is Berlin. There are lots of beautiful buildings in Berlin. Victor's favourite is the TV tower. The view is amazing. What's your name?
My name is David Ziambi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you from, David?
I'm from Harare.
Where's Harare?
Harare is in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe is a country in southern Africa. David's favourite place in Zimbabwe is Victoria Falls. It's amazing.
Oxford is a beautiful city in the southeast of England. Its old buildings are fantastic. Oxford University is in the centre of the city. There are lots of museums and restaurants in Oxford. They're great. Tell me about yourself and why you're here.
I'm Maura. I'm from Clonmel. It's a small town in Ireland. I'm a teacher. I'm in Oxford on holiday. It's beautiful. I'm with my husband. He's a doctor.
Tell me about yourself and why you are here.
Hi, I'm Natasha. I'm from Melbourne. It's a big city in Australia. I'm a pilot. I'm in Oxford on holiday. I'm with my friend Maria. She's a businesswoman.
Tell me about yourself and why you are here.
I'm Robert. I'm from London. It's the capital city of the UK. I'm a bus driver. I'm in Oxford with my sister Amy. She's a student here in Oxford.
This is Paula Harrod. She's from Bristol in England, and she's 32 years old. She's married with 2 children. Paula is a shop assistant in a bookshop. This is Paula's husband, Peter. He's a businessman. Peter isn't from England. He's from Scotland. Her daughters' names are Sarah and Mary. This is Sarah. She's 3 months old. This is Mary. She's 5 years old. Mary isn't at home today. She's at school.
This is Ethan Followill. He's 19 years old, and he's a student. Ethan's family is from the US, but now they're in England. His parents have a lovely house in a village near Birmingham. These are Ethan's parents. His father's name is Dorman, and his mother's name is Blythe. Dorman's a businessman. He has a good job in London. Blythe is a part-time teacher. She likes cooking. And Ethan likes helping. Ethan has a big family. He has 4 sisters. Kater is 21. Jordan is 23. Esther is 24. And Peyton is 26. Kater, Jordan and Esther are in England, but Peyton isn't. She's in the US. Peyton is married. She has an apartment in California with her husband, Michael. Ethan likes music a lot. His favourite thing is his piano. He likes writing and playing music. He likes sport too. His best friend is Charlie. Ethan and Charlie both like baseball. Ethan's girlfriend's called Sarah. She's not in England. She's a student at university in California.
Well, listen, I should probably take off. Perfect. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit.
Ethan has a big family and good friends. He has a great life.
This is Borough Market in South London. This food market is very old. It's lunchtime on Thursday and the market is busy. The market is only open on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Visitors love Borough Market. It's full of delicious food and drink. There are over 100 stalls at the market. People from different countries work here. Many people sell food from their own countries. They all speak English. And they speak a lot of other languages too.
Hi, my name is Mariana and I'm from Greece.
My name is Aurore and I'm from France. A really French name.
My name is Sofia. I'm from Portugal.
My name is Magali and I'm from Mauritius.
My name is Michelle and I'm from Switzerland.
My name is Fabien and I'm from France.
What food do you like? Do you like cheese? Michelle sells cheese from Switzerland.
I really like cheese, but I dislike seafood.
Fabienne sells delicious cheese from France.
I love cheese and I don't like coffee.
Do you eat meat? Graham is English, but he sells meat from Wales. He loves Welsh lamb the best.
I really like roast lamb. I really don't like aubergines.
Some people don't eat meat, but they eat a lot of fruit and vegetables. There's fresh bread and delicious cakes and sweets at the market too. Do you like tea? The English love tea, and the best tea is from India. Ratan sells Indian tea at the market. He makes tea for all of his customers. They love it. Fabio and Robert don't like tea, but they both love coffee. They make the best coffee at the market. A delicious cup of coffee costs £2.30. Every year, over 4 million people come to Borough Market. They try delicious food from around the world, and sometimes they find new food they love.
This is Sarah Borowski. She's a photographer in New York. She loves her work and her day is always busy. This is a day in her life. Sarah gets up at 8 o'clock in the morning. She brushes her teeth and has breakfast. She always makes coffee. At 8:30, Sarah gets her camera, leaves home, and goes to work. New York City is always busy in the morning. Sarah never drives. She usually travels by train. Sometimes she takes photographs on the journey. Sarah works in West Brooklyn. She works for a magazine. Sometimes she works in the office, but she often works outside. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Sarah has lunch. She often meets a friend and goes to her favorite cafe. Sarah usually finishes work at 6, and she gets home at 6:30. Sarah has a really nice apartment in East Brooklyn, but it's a little bit small. She sometimes has dinner at a restaurant, but she usually eats at home. She eats dinner at 7:30. In the evening, she looks at her photographs on her computer and surfs the internet. She sometimes watches TV. Sarah never goes to bed early. She sometimes stays up until 2 in the morning.
What's your favourite place to go shopping? This is Alfie's, a wonderful shop near the centre of London. But you can't buy a new computer, a mobile phone, or an MP3 player at Alfie's. They don't sell them here. So, what do they sell at Alfie's? Alfie's is an antiques market. They sell a lot of old, unusual and beautiful things here. This stall has fantastic clothes and bags. These bags are over 100 years old. Sarah likes these colourful old clothes. Natalia and Anna are from Russia. Alfie's is their favourite shop in London. Their favourite things are the beautiful old designer clothes. They like trying on the hats. The red one is Natalia's favourite. Masako from Japan loves these ceramics. There are plates, cups, and teapots. Do you like them? Some people love the furniture at Alfie's. There's some very unusual furniture here. Do you like this chair? Or this one? Some people think this chair is awful. It's very expensive and it isn't comfortable. These phones are old, but they aren't cheap. They're £250 each. Do you have a favourite? This white one? Or that black one? Or how about a red one? Do you like this light? These lights are all by Italian designers. They're beautiful colours, but they are very big. Alfie's is full of beautiful things. It's a great place to shop.
Home. What does it mean to you? A big house with a garden? A small cottage in the countryside? Or a flat in a busy part of town? Well, for some people, home is on the water. These people live on houseboats. They love the water. They love boats. And it's a lot cheaper. There are different types of houseboats. Some are big. Some are small. Some are old, and some are new and modern. People who live on houseboats spend a lot of time outdoors. They like to walk, chat to their neighbours, play music, or just sit back and watch the water and the mountains. What a great life! This is Joan, and this is her houseboat in Sausalito, in the United States.
Welcome. Come on in.
Joan's home isn't very big, but it's lovely. There's a small kitchen, a dining area, a living room, an office, and a small sleeping area. The kitchen is small. It has a sink, a cooker, an oven, and some shelves. Everything here is white and blue. Blue is Joan's favourite colour. In the centre of the room, there's a dining table with 2 chairs. Joan sits here when she has her breakfast, lunch and dinner, or when friends and family visit. The living room is very comfortable. There are 2 sofas, a TV, and a white lamp. The windows here are very big, and the view is amazing. Joan's houseboat doesn't have a bedroom. There's a small sleeping area in her office with a bed and a TV. Joan is a journalist, so she needs a quiet place to work. Her office has a big desk with a lamp, a computer, and a printer. Joan works on the computer a lot. In the office, there are a lot of books and photos of Joan's family. She has 2 children, but they don't live on the houseboat. Joan's home is small, but she loves it.
I just love it. I love living here. I love the view. I like the people. And there's just a great sense of community here that I really enjoy.
Computers and telephones were very different 30 years ago. Listening to music was very different just 10 years ago. Steve Jobs changed the technology we use today. His Apple Computer Company is famous all over the world. Steve Jobs was born on the 24th of February, 1955, in the beautiful city of San Francisco, California, in the USA. In 1960, Steve's family moved to Mountain View, California. He went to school in the town of Cupertino. Today, the headquarters of Apple are here. In 1972, Steve went to Reed College, 1,000 kilometers away in Portland, Oregon. He didn't finish his college course. In 1976, Steve Jobs and his friend Stephen Wozniak built computers in Steve's parents' garage. Their first computer was the Apple I. On the 1st of April 1976, Jobs, Wozniak, and their friend Ron Wayne started the Apple Computer Company. The Apple Computer Company sold the first Apple I computer for $666.66. In 2012, someone bought an Apple I computer for $374,500. In the 1970s and 80s, more and more people used computers every day, and they wanted computers at home. Young businessmen like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates were very successful. In 1985, Steve Jobs left Apple. He started another computer company called Next Computers. Jobs bought Pixar, a computer animation company, in 1986. In 1995, Pixar made Toy Story. The film was a huge success. In 1996, Steve Jobs returned to Apple. The next 15 years were very busy. In 1998, the colorful iMac computer was born. Then, in 2001, the iPod was born. It changed the music industry. Then, the iPhone was born. It changed how we use our phones. And in 2010, the iPad arrived. It changed computers again. Steve Jobs died on the 5th of October, 2011. He was only 56 years old, but he changed technology forever.
What do you usually do at the weekend? Do you go to the cinema with friends? Watch TV with your family? Or surf the internet? How about last weekend? What did you do last weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was lovely.
What did you do?
I went to the shops.
What did you buy?
I bought bread and milk.
Who did you go with?
I went with my friend.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was okay.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I had a great weekend.
What did you do last weekend?
I went to the cinema with my friends.
What did you see?
We saw Get Out.
Did you have a good time?
Yes, I had a very good time.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was quite nice, thank you.
What did you do?
I was in the library for the whole weekend.
Who were you with?
I was with my friend, James.
Did you have a good time?
Not really.
What did you do last weekend?
I went out for dinner.
Who did you go with?
My friends Carl and Layla.
What did you eat?
I ate a curry and rice.
Did you stay out late?
No, I didn't.
Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did.
What did you do last weekend?
I played tennis.
Who did you play with?
I played with my friend.
Where did you play?
We played in the park.
Did you go out in the evening?
No, I didn't.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did.
Did you have a good weekend? Did you go to an exciting new place? Did you visit an interesting museum in a city? Or did you go for a walk in the quiet countryside? Where did you go last weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
I had a nice weekend.
What did you do?
I went to London.
Who did you go with?
I went with my wife.
How did you travel?
We caught the bus.
How long did you stay?
Just for one day.
Did you enjoy it?
It was very good.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was great.
What did you do last weekend?
On Saturday, we went to Windsor to check out the castle and just wandered around, watched the Change of Guard ceremony. And on Sunday, we just hung out with family, checked out the parks.
Who did you go with?
Family.
How long did you stay in Windsor?
Just for the day, from morning to evening.
Did you enjoy it?
It was great, yeah, great weather.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I had a great weekend, thank you.
What did you do?
I was in Zurich, in Switzerland.
What did you do there?
I was at an art exhibition.
Who did you go with?
I went by myself.
Where did you stay?
I stayed in a hotel.
How did you travel?
I went by plane.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I had a great time.
What did you do last weekend?
I went to Galway.
Where's Galway?
Galway is in the west of Ireland.
How did you travel?
I travelled by car.
Who did you go with?
I went with my family.
How long did you stay?
For the weekend.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I had a fantastic weekend.
What did you do?
Last weekend I was on holiday in Venice.
What did you see?
I saw lots of beautiful buildings.
Where did you stay?
I stayed in a really nice hotel.
Who did you go with?
I went with my girlfriend.
How did you travel?
I flew to Venice.
Did you try some Italian food?
Yes, I had some pizza and some pasta and some seafood.
Did you enjoy it?
I had a really good time.
This is the Living Craft Show. Visitors come here to watch artists and craftspeople working. There are a lot of interesting and talented people at the show today. You can watch them make all kinds of fantastic things. And you can buy many of these things too. Andrew is a sculptor. He makes sculptures with clay. It's a difficult job, and he can't work quickly. Richard is a sculptor too. But he makes wooden sculptures with a chainsaw. He can make sculptures very quickly. But it's a dangerous job, so he always works carefully. Visitors can't try using a chainsaw, but they can try many other things at the show. Simon teaches people to carve stone. Even children can try it. Jasper is only 10 years old, but he can carve very well. You can learn to paint here too. Some of these people can't paint at all, but Linda's a great teacher. By the end of the lesson, they can all paint a little bit. There are many talented young craftspeople working at the show today. Neil makes traditional wooden furniture. He uses a very old tool called an adze. He wears special shoes because the adze is quite a dangerous tool. Emily makes beautiful silver jewelry. She works quickly and carefully. Visitors can buy some of her necklaces and earrings at the show today. Ben makes modern wooden furniture. Some of his furniture is very expensive because it takes a very long time to make. Anna makes interesting ceramic sculptures. The designs are very unusual. All of the artists and craftspeople at the Living Craft Show are very talented, and it's wonderful watching them work.
This is Los Angeles in the U.S. It's a great place to eat. But you don't need to go to a restaurant or a cafe in LA. There are thousands of other excellent places to eat all over the city, when you can find them. These are a few of LA's gourmet food trucks. There are around 6,000 gourmet food trucks in the city. They sell all kinds of food, and they're very popular. And every day they're in a different place. You can follow the food trucks on the internet. Usually, fast food isn't very good, but these trucks sell great food from around the world. The food is cheap, too. What would you like to eat? Would you like to try some Thai food? Or some Mexican food? How about some Indian food? Or some Vietnamese food? There's always some American food, too. There's chicken, soup, cheese, salad. Some of the food is healthy, and some of the food isn't.
Let's see, burger, cheese, grilled onions, and a fried egg on top.
Luckily, the weather is usually good in LA. There aren't any tables or chairs here, but customers can sit on the ground and chat with their friends. It isn't always comfortable, but the food is always delicious.
I'd like a waffle sundae with the strawberry and chocolate sauce. Yeah. Strawberry sauce? Yes.
This is Artie Kanodia. This is her food truck, Crispy Waffle and Friet. 3 years ago, Artie went to Belgium and ate some delicious Belgian waffles. She returned to America and bought a food truck, and now she sells Belgian waffles all around Los Angeles. Every day, Artie drives to a different area of the city. She tells her customers where she is on her website, on Twitter, and on Facebook. Artie's food truck is very popular. Artie is always busy. She'd like to go on holiday, but she never has the time. Los Angeles is famous for its gourmet food trucks, but they are now in lots of other cities too. There are gourmet food trucks in cities like New York, Chicago, and London. Are there any near you?
This is the Trade Shop in North London. The customers here today are shopping for clothes and accessories. But this shop doesn't sell new clothes. These clothes are second-hand. Trade is a charity. People give the charity their old clothes. Trade sells the clothes in their shops and spends the money helping people. Magda and Kathy work at Trade. They are always busy. This morning, Kathy is helping customers and Magda is tidying the shop. The clothes in the Trade shop are cheap and colourful. You can buy men's and women's clothes here. They sell trousers, shirts, skirts, jackets, and shoes too. But some of the clothes they sell in the Trade shop are special. These are Trade remade clothes. Trade make these fashionable new clothes using old clothes. "90 kilometers away from the London shop, in a studio in Brighton on the south coast of England, Zoe is making the Trade remade clothes.
My name is Zoe. I make clothes for Trade Remade and I live in Brighton.
Zoe makes all kinds of new clothes using the old clothes that people give to the charity.
We make skirts and dresses and shirts, and for the winter we also make jumpers and sweatshirts.
This dress was a shirt. This woman's shirt was a man's shirt. Zoe's days are very busy. Her studio is full of old clothes, fabric, and thread.
I start work at 9 a.m. in the morning and I finish at 5 p.m. in the afternoon.
Today, Zoe is making some blue skirts. Zoe always listens to music at work. Today, she's listening to the radio. Zoe is sewing very quickly. She's very good at sewing. She can make 5 skirts in a day. Every day at 10:30, Zoe stops work for a short break. Today, Zoe's having a coffee and writing an email to a friend. She doesn't stop for long. There's a lot of work to do. And Zoe loves her job.
I like that I can spend all day sewing.
And Zoe knows that all her hard work is helping other people too.
Where are you going on your next holiday? Are you going to walk on the Great Wall of China? Ride a camel in Egypt? Or take a helicopter ride over the Grand Canyon in the USA? Maybe you're going to take a ferry across the Bosphorus in Istanbul. Or get a water taxi across the creek in Dubai. Or are you staying in your own country and driving to a beautiful national park? Or are you taking a train to the coast with your family and relaxing on a beautiful beach? What are your plans? What are you going to do on holiday?
I am going to go to Spain.
Who are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with my parents.
What are you going to do there?
I am going to go swimming and I will go to the beach.
How long are you going to stay there?
I'm going to stay for 1 week.
What are you doing for your next holiday?
I'm going to Kenya.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with my girlfriend.
When are you going?
I'm going in August.
What are you going to do there?
We're going to go on a safari.
Are you going to stay in a hotel?
Yes, we are.
How long are you going to stay?
For 2 weeks.
What are you doing for your next holiday?
I'm going to go to Portugal for my next holiday.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with my family.
When are you going?
I'm going in August.
What are you going to do there?
I'm going to go swimming and enjoy the sights and eat a lot of good food.
How long are you going to stay?
I'm going to stay for 10 days.
What are you doing for your next holiday?
I'm going to New York.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with my boyfriend.
How long are you going to stay?
We are going for a week.
How are you going to travel?
We are going by plane.
What are you doing for your next holiday?
I'm going to Scotland for my next holiday.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with my husband.
When are you going?
We're going in August.
What are you going to do there?
We're going to walk on beaches and see lots of castles.
Are you going to visit Edinburgh?
Definitely yes.
How long are you going to stay?
We're going to stay for 1 week.
Scotland is famous for its interesting cities and its spectacular scenery. There are many beautiful lakes, and there are some amazing beaches too. But the weather isn't very good.
What are you doing for your next holiday?
I'm going to Mexico.
What are you going to do there?
I'm going to the beach.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with some friends.
How long are you going to stay?
For 1 week.
How are you going to travel to Mexico?
By a plane.
The capital city of Mexico, Mexico City, is a very big, exciting, and cosmopolitan city. More than 20 million people live in the area around the city. It's a great place for football fans. What are you doing for your next holiday?
I'm going to Queenstown in New Zealand.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with my friends.
When are you going?
I'm going next month.
What are you going to do there?
I'm going to go bungee jumping.
How long are you going to stay?
For 2 weeks.
Queenstown is a small town on the South Island of New Zealand. It's near the spectacular Remarkables Mountains, and it's a great place to do adventure sports. You can take a trip on the Skyline gondola for the best views of the town.
Thank you for watching this video. Keep on practicing your English. See you next time.